And now, The Greg Gory Show, underwritten by iHeartMedia and Woody Show Productions. Here's your host, Greg Gory.
Well, spooky salutations and ghoulish greetings, and welcome to another refined yet riveting edition of The Greg Gory Show. Halloween.
See what we mean?
Yep.
2018.
Yes.
As I do every year, I will start with the full disclaimer that Halloween is probably my least favorite of holidays. I prefer occasions reserved for fine cuisine, sans a theme of blood and bones. I prefer not to be interrupted ad nauseum by the doorbell, only to set aside my assorted crudité in order to hand out de Beauve and Gallet truffles to neighborhood children simply for walking up my well-lit driveway. Where's the effort? I prefer decorations that dazzle the eye, such as fall wreaths that accentuate a double doorway, or perhaps twinkling lights that envelop a mighty cork oak in a rustic vineyard. I do not prefer black velvet and artificial cobwebs. If I wanted to see that cacophony, I'd pay a visit to Bort's favorite tattoo parlor.
Getting.
Whoa!
Or he just was.
Yeah.
Roasted.
I'm well aware, as should every mature adult be, that Halloween is for the children, which is why I permit my handyman to adjourn for the day a full hour early so he can see his little ones run door to door and freeload on Ferrero Rocher. If I had it my way, the kids would stay at home and play games like pin the Baccarat crystal on the donkey or perhaps bobbing for Louboutins, but inevitably you will have guests, and inevitably your doorbell will ring, so be prepared. Make sure your fridge is stocked up with Veuve Clicquot Orange Label. I mean, it's a bit cliche. Nobody wants to host a Halloween party. I think of it the way I would hosting a Halloween party as I would going to a jazz festival. The only people who go to jazz festivals either got lost and wound up there, or they lost a bet. And let's try to be adult about the decor, okay? Yes, I'm aware that a few neighborhoods down, all the stay-at-home moms stock up at something that is called the dollar store.
Oh, jeez.
But a hefty wallet and a good imagination can do wonders at Restoration Hardware or Crate and Barrel. Even the novice host can find some chenille throws at Neiman Marcus. They do have a wide variety of colors after all, so I'm sure you can find one in pumpkin or charcoal gray, something spooky that you'll certainly never use again. You can retire all this decor into storage every other day of the year, or better yet, donate it to charity. 2 words. Tax deductible.
I hate to interrupt, Greg, but I just found on Veuve Clicquot's website, they have an orange polo blanket you can buy.
Ooh.
That sounds that would be perfect for this occasion.
Indeed.
Very festive, little bit cliche, and as they say, basic bitch, but fun nonetheless.
You gotta go Hermes.
Now here's a pro tip for being prepared for any occasion, Halloween or otherwise. Candles. Ravy's niece can appreciate that.
Oh, heck yeah.
Nothing could be easier to set the mood, and Halloween is no exception. I recently bopped on down to Bloomingdale's and picked up some gorgeous Burberry Highland berry-scented candles.
Ooh.
They're a total steal, $495 each.
Yeah.
And they look and smell delicious scattered about my Boca de Lobo coffee table. And as a treat, at the end of the night, instead of a bag of grocery store candy, give them to your friends and neighbors. They'll be most impressed. And while you're relaxing on your Herman Miller leather sofa, basking in the glow and aroma of your Burberry candles, sip my favorite Halloween scotch. It would be the John Walker Black Label. It's keeping in theme because the label is black. Halloween.
Getting.
Cute.
Getting.
And it comes in a stunning satin-lined walnut box, much like a casket. Again, keeping in theme, and it's much cheaper than a casket, only $4,000. Side note, do serve it, as you know, in a Peugeot chilling whiskey glass.
Absolutely.
Well, now I see the phone lines are blinking brighter than a Steinmetz pink diamond. Hello, and welcome to the Greg Gory Show.
Happy Halloween, Mr. Gory. You weren't kidding. This is all very refined and riveting advice per usual. My query today regards dinner. This year I've been tasked with providing supper for some colleagues, and I'm torn between an elegant goose or prime rib. Any suggestions?
Well, I'm very glad that you called because I am about to spare you an incredible amount of embarrassment. The answer is neither.
Oh, neither.
Ooh.
Prime rib or goose reek of Christmas. I mean, really.
Yep.
What were your other options for a fall dinner? Shrimp scampi, Yorkshire pudding. While the children are out running amok and you're preparing a feast for your colleagues, try to keep in mind this is October, not December. Your acquaintances will laugh at you if you serve a prime rib on Halloween. Instead, stick to something more quintessentially autumnal. A wine-marinated pot roast or a cider-braised chicken, perhaps beef tenderloin with mushrooms, followed by a Black Forest cherry cake. This is just off the top of my head. Serve a Western European roast goose, and your friends will wonder why they're sitting next to a jack-o'-lantern and not a Christmas tree. I mean, really. Let's try to be better.
Yeah,
okay?
that was a ridiculous call.
Let's try to be better. Maybe we can do better because we do have time for one more call. Hello. You are on The Greg Gory Show.
Hello, Mr. Gory. A big Halloween hello to you. And thank you for spreading the word about sensible decor and stylish entertaining. My question pertains to trick-or-treaters. Would you recommend the Godiva 24-piece gift box or something by Pierre Marcolini? I'll take your answer off the air.
Well, both of those are fine choices. However, may I suggest chocolates with edible gold leaf by Delafie? Not only are they scrumptious, they're pleasing to the eye, and what child can't appreciate that? And what parent cannot appreciate a treat from a total stranger that actually accentuates the Villeroy and Bosch plate on which it is served? Now, one final tip, my friends. We are all well aware that pumpkins are the cornerstone of any Halloween motif, but I beg you, do not use the same pumpkins you used for Halloween come Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving pumpkin decor, we've covered this before, incorporates more elaborate and curly stems, unlike the ones plunked down at a doorstep. Pardon me, I'm being so obvious right now. Sadly, that is all the time we have for this edition of The Greg Gory Show, but do join us next time. We will be well into the holiday season, the season of alpaca bedspreads, cashmere, and bourbon Alexanders. Until then, I'm Greg Gory. Have an eerie yet classy Halloween.